Welcome back to another video. As you know, it's currently snowing in Louisiana, going into Mississippi, and also in the Arkansas and Alabama. Because honestly, had no clue how far south this cold air was going to go. As you can see, it's 32 everywhere, so it can snow basically everywhere. It's snowing in some places in Alabama that wasn't even supposed to get snow, and I told somebody who lived in this area of Alabama that it wasn't going to snow, and I hope it didn't snow for the sake of me, but for them, I hope they got to see something because they seemed excited about it. Remember a couple days ago, the European model was saying that this was going to hit in the early morning hours, so it would be colder. But the European model was actually correct. It did hit in the early morning hours, which is what made so much snowfall. Everybody who saw snow in Louisiana, you guys got lucky. It hit really early in the morning. Let's talk about how much snow is on the ground. Honestly, I thought most of the snow was going to be in this area, and the Weather Channel was saying that most of the snow was going to be in this area. Turns out we were both wrong, but then again, the Weather Channel is a big company. I'm just a small YouTube channel on YouTube. All the snow is concentrated right here, which is actually surprising. The weather is ever changing, and you can never predict it, but I guess it's worth a shot. Thank you everybody for commenting how much snow have fallen and where it's fallen. It really helps to see how accurate this model is. And also, of course, thank you for subscribing. I woke up this morning and I had a whole bunch of emails because so many of you were subscribing to my YouTube channel. So thank you, I appreciate that. But anyway, as you can see, there's a pretty hefty snowpack in Louisiana. I don't think we've seen anything like this in a couple of years. But where's the storm going now? Right now, most of the snow is concentrated in the Mississippi and Alabama. It's moving out of Louisiana. It looks like it's going to form some type of line of thunderstorms that will probably hit the Florida. Basically, it's all going to turn into rain. The only people who are going to see snow, people who live in the higher elevations in the Appalachian Mountains. But by early morning Tuesday, this is at 7 a.m., the storm is just going to move on out. But look at these cold temperatures behind it. Alexandria, Louisiana is at 19 degrees. All of Texas is in the 20s. You have to go all the way down to Corpus Christi just to get above freezing. So this next storm system is actually going to bring in some mild air for January, at least on the front side, and on the back side where all the snow is, it's going to be very cold air. This could also be a blizzard once this gets through the Rockies right here in the Midwest. This is right where the blizzard alley is, and cold air from Canada just rushes down here because there's no mountains or anything blocking it, so it all gets funneled down here, and that's why this is like Blizzard Alley. 64-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is by Thursday at 1 p.m. Be a very bad blizzard. But anyway, behind it, like I said, really cold air is going to get funneled down into the United States. Now, I don't mean to ruin anybody's hopes and dreams of having a warm winter and then an easy transition into a warm spring, because remember, it's January, and this polar vortex is going to start going crazy. This is our first big giant burst of cold air. This won't affect us too much. Really just going to affect Minnesota, but them people who live in Minnesota are used to this. 9 degrees, that's like summer for them. So this jet stream is going to make this cold air do a little dancey dance. As you can see, it's just spinning around in circles. And boom, it's finally going to come on down to the United States and give some really cold air. And then you're looking at this and you're like, alright, not too bad, you know. Almost the whole country is below 32 degrees. This is at 7 a.m., but we go into 1 p.m. It doesn't get much better. Everybody's cold.